Female here, a lot of times these liberal females get what they deserve, and that's why truly if you're an upstanding man, you have to protect yourself not only against the machinations of the liberal woman, you have to protect the liberal woman against herself. How do you do that? By cutting things off very quickly. When you see that the woman is trying to dictate to you the terms of engagement in a relationship, how fast the relationship should go. For example, you with a chick for 2 months and she's talking about, well, where's this going? Because I don't have time to waste. Well, no problem. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Oftentimes, they'll try to act like they have so many options. No, you don't have a lot of options. You might have offers for dick. But brothers, let me say this. If you're a high-level man, the female will always try to get back with you when she realizes the mistake that she made. And it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to take her back. Once again, I don't tell brothers what to do. That's up to you. You know that female better than I do. But oftentimes the liberal female will try to dictate things to you. You never ever let a woman establish the pace of the relationship. You never ever allow the liberal female, let me specify, to dictate terms to you. That is an early form of emasculation, the emasculation program. First she'll try to dictate things to you like how fast the relationship should be going. Many of these liberal females believe that their job is to try to bring the man into their fold. They want you to conform to their paradigm, meaning what? Well, I hang out with my girlfriends on Friday, so you should come out with us so that they can get a look at you like you're a piece of meat to be appraised. Don't allow dumb shit like that. And I say this over and over and over again. You have to know a woman for years before you would even think about, or before you should even think about, quote unquote, marrying her. And my platform is to avoid contractual marriage. If we're in a relationship, we're in a relationship. If we're together, we're together. If you're someone of any type of spiritual depth, you shouldn't need a contract. The reason why females oftentimes stipulate the contract is as a status symbol to show other people, look, I got a man to quote unquote marry me. All marriage is in this society is a merger of two corporations. That's all contractual marriage is. By the time you meet most of these females, the amount of men that they've been with matches their age. If they're 30 years old, a lot of them have been with 30 dudes. Might sound wild, but that oftentimes is the case. So if you're dealing with the female, I'm not telling you to be a detective and try to find out how many men she's been with, but be observant and understand what her ways are and whether or not this is someone that you want to be with for the long term. You have to know how to categorize the females that you're with. Some are concubines, some are wives. Every woman is not wife material. Like you have a lot of these over-righteous dudes who try to act like every woman is potential wife material. That's why you guys end up being the dudes walking up and down the street talking to yourself, eating out of garbage cans, because you were never taught that you have a fast food joint and then you have a high-class 5-star restaurant. You have to know the difference, because if you don't, you walk into McDonald's and they could charge you the same price for a hamburger as a 5-star restaurant would for a top shelf steak, and you don't want that.
Things are going good. In March of this year, I went through John's phone, seen multiple text messages of him texting other girls. I asked John about it. He's like, oh, they're just friends. They just needed someone to talk to. It's not.
No such thing as male-female friends, especially if both sides are heterosexual. No such thing. All that is someone they used to fuck, are fucking, or will soon be fucking. That's it.
Not like that. Like an idiot, I believed him.
Yes, you were an idiot. And you believed him because you liked the ride that he was giving you, and you liked the fact that he agreed to marry you.
He told me, he wasn't going to do it anymore, etc. A month later, John texts me while I'm at work. He's like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't be in a relationship right now. It's just too much stress. One of his family members was in the hospital, so he used that as an excuse of him pretty much trying to leave.
And was one of his family members really in the hospital, or was he just saying that shit to try to bolster his case that he needed to have some time to himself?
I come home that same day.
He needed a person then, if that's the case.
Exactly.
Allegedly, he needed a person then. That's why I'm questioning whether or not he actually had a family member in the hospital.
Exactly. I come home the same day. John's gone. All of his stuff is packed. Nothing's there.
Damn. Nigga didn't even leave a Dear John letter?
There. I call him, like, what's going on? Like, talk to me, etc. He blocks my number.
He was like, no habla inglés. John, no here. This is Juan.
Can't communicate with him anymore. A week